It's Crashout time and I'm in my bathroom. Again. What the fuck? Oh, that's just hair dye. Oh my god. Okay, first off. Why the fuck are we talking backstage, downstairs, and I should say this, but on stage too? Why are we having full-blown conversations downstairs? Why are we watching TikTok on full blast and it's people who don't know their life? Practice your fucking lines! I shouldn't be able to say this. Just because we're one day away from the show doesn't mean that, oh, I can't learn my lines anyway. Yes, the fuck you can't. Learn your cues, learn your lines, learn your shit, bitch! Yeah. Let me think of something else. Lines were better today, but I cannot stress enough for so many people who missed cues. It was not funny. Why are we missing our cues and we're one day away from the show? You're on one scene. Why do we have 5 seconds of silence? That silence is eternal, by the way. If you don't know your cue, that's your problem. You should be learning your cue. And now, since we're one day away from what that happens on opening night, there's just like a long ass pause. They should have people telling them, like, they don't even need people telling them when to come on. They should know off the bat. Like, off the bat, full 9 yards. They should know this play full by full, read by read. I know every line from that show, and it's been 2 weeks. And I know just a week ago, I was like, how am I supposed to learn a 2-hour show in 2 weeks? Well, guess what? I got off of my ass, I learned my lines, I learned my cues, and I learned the whole script. And you people trying to hit at people like what their line is, y'all shouldn't be doing that. He said that twice today, and there were still people doing that. What is wrong with you? Being at Beckwith is a learning experience. They should learn how to do their lines, and you shouldn't be hitting at them. Oh, no, you shouldn't be doing that at all. Also, if you're a smaller character or a character that's like supporting, not saying any names, don't try to steal the show. You're a small character for a reason. You're a supporting character for a reason. There is no reason you should be taking a minute to deliver your lines. It's not even the fact of, oh, I forgot my line. It's just doing it just to do it so you can be the spotlight at that moment. Okay, you delivered your line. You were the spotlight of that moment. But don't take a minute to deliver your line trying to make yourself funny. You're not funny. No one laughed at you whenever you said that line. You're not funny. Drop the drink again. I'm beating your ass. Don't play with the puss on the boulevard. God damn. Also, stay true. I said this before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it again. Y'all need to learn some etiquette. There's no reason we should be talking at a normal level backstage. And there's no reason we should be yelling downstairs. And there's no reason we should be throwing props. There's no reason we should be using other people's props to write stuff down. There's no reason we should say snarky remarks or whack-ass remarks, smart-ass. And there's no way we should be making racial comments like hell in a Mickey voice. Y'all are the problem in today's society. This is what I'm supposed to fight for. Because let me get this straight. I'm woke as hell. I'll say this before and I'll say it again. I'm woke as hell. There's no reason we should be saying that in the first place. And whenever we told Mr. Murray about it, he didn't do shit about it. He didn't even talk about it. I don't even think he took the kids aside and said, oh, I don't even think he thinks this is a problem. This is a big problem in today's society, especially because it's been a problem in today's society. What the hell is wrong with you? Grow a fucking cock, you bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm so... Also, if you're doing a scene and then something happens, like a painting drops, you accidentally punch someone, don't laugh hee down like backstage and start talking. That's weird as fuck. That shouldn't even be acknowledged. Y'all been told a billion times, stop talking backstage. Even in a whisper, we can still hear you. Why are we laughing and kikiing downstairs? And not downstairs, but backstage. You know what I mean. And as a director, Kill, why are you talking backstage? Weren't we told yesterday that we were supposed to treat this performance like an actual performance? Why aren't we doing that? Just because we didn't put on costumes doesn't mean we're not treating it as an actual performance. Tomorrow is a dress rehearsal. If some of the same things happen today, like they did... Wait, if the same thing happens tomorrow like it did today, and then I'm gonna start being that person. I try my best to be nice in certain situations, unless you're like an absolute asshole. But I guess I'm gonna have to be that asshole because I don't give a fuck. Because there's no reason Lily or Allie should be like having to repeatedly say to you, "Oh, stop talking." Well, stop talking loud downstairs. There's no reason neither of them should be telling you this repeatedly. Oh, I wasn't talking. Okay, well, I was talking to the collective of you, not just you. This isn't my full crash out, but it's part of it because then it will be 10 minutes long, and it's been 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna go. Bye.
It is time to crash out. I am so done. First off, why are we talking backstage? Why? It's not only like distracting to the audience, but it's disrespectful to the actors. Because you are distracting the audience from what is happening on stage. Because they're gonna be like, oh, what's happening backstage? Why is there so much noise happening? 2, why it's distracting to the kids on the stage because then they get all distracted by what's happening backstage. Why is there so much noise? What's going on? Why are people talking? Like, I beefed half my lines because people were talking. And I couldn't like lock in because people were talking backstage. It's disrespectful. It's not even annoying. It's disrespectful. It shows how little you care about the people on stage. And then why are we throwing props? Why are we throwing props? Like, I get your stage crew, but you don't need to be throwing things. Somebody literally threw a blanket and it hit me in the face. Disrespectful again. 1, have more care for the props. 2, at least have the decency to put it down and not throw it at people. Wasn't even my prop. 3, it's disrespectful for them to be using mine and Leah's prop as to write on. No, you don't do that. That's not what's happening. It's disrespectful. And it's bad because you're not supposed to be touching other people's props, right? So why are we writing on the paper I'm supposed to be using? Wow, such an insane idea for me to have to not write on people's props. 3, why are we still asking for lines? The show is tomorrow. Tomorrow! Why do we not have our lines memorized? It's not that hard. Maybe stop yapping backstage and go and learn your lines. Like before every scene Carter's in, he goes and reviews what he's gonna say and he remembers his lines, but apparently some certain narrators don't know how to remember things and keep asking for lines. The show's tomorrow. We literally said, we're not asking for lines. We're gonna struggle through it. And you're asking for, no, the show's tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't think that's clocking to people. We're performing this tomorrow. And then the downstairs, people need to learn to shut up. It's not even that it's close to backstage. There's no door at the top of the stairs. Our sound will travel out and up. If we get loud enough, if they get loud enough, they will be able to hear you up in the back of the audience because the sound will travel that far. And then the theater is right above the downstairs. The sound is gonna go through the floor and you're gonna be able to hear it. And you're like, what is happening? What's that noise from? Not paying attention to the actors on stage. It's rude, it's disrespectful, they're not listening to Lily, they have no regards for the rules, they don't care. But if you're not gonna care, you should not be here. I'll say it again to the people in the back. If you're not gonna care, you shouldn't be here. If you're not gonna act, if you're not gonna be respectful, if you're not gonna act right backstage, you shouldn't be here. If you're not gonna be quiet as tech crew, you shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be screaming at people, move, I'm gonna run you over. No. There's people out in the audience that can hear you saying that. It's rude, disrespectful, mean, and just plain shouldn't be said. Murray says it as a joke. You should not be screaming at people, move, I'm gonna run you over. You can tell the actors, excuse me. You shouldn't be talking backstage anyways. The actors should be paying attention. It's not just stage crew's fault. Actors should be paying attention. And then breaking character on stage pisses me off more than anything. Why are we in the middle of a scene and somebody coughs and you immediately start improvising to go around the cough and address it to everyone? No! Continue on in the scene. Somebody beefs the lines and said somebody's name. Okay, Maddie addressed it. I'm Marianne. It was funny. You don't need to be going, but do you want me to stay too? No, shut up and sit back. Obviously you were supposed to stay there because you didn't get up and move. It was addressed. It was found funny. Move on. You don't need to make everything about you. And then you're big behind pauses. Really, George? Shut up and sit down. I keep cutting you off because it's not your line. 2 fun new beverages. Oh no, make fun new beverages. Say it that quickly and then sit back down. Nobody else is trying to milk the spotlight like her. It is pissing me off. And then Murray saying, oh, you might not be able to go to Sailor's tomorrow. No, we are going to Sailor's. I don't care. Don't care anymore. My mom doesn't care. My dad doesn't care. They know. Oh well. Just makes me so mad. And then we're not doing improv before the show? What is that? We've always done improv before the show. Like, just because you guys made this play 2 hours long doesn't mean you need to cut and strip away our improv from us. That is the best. That is why I come back to Beckwood. Because I love doing improv. I love doing improv with Nikki. But no, we're not doing it. The show's too long. Maybe that's a you problem, not a me problem. Ever thought about that? Anyhow, Crashout. Bye!
Crashout time. You already know what time it is. It's time for Crashout. Okay, so number 1, why are we talking backstage? What's that? Why are we talking backstage? Why are we being disrespectful? First of all, why are we yelling downstairs? Why are we having full conversations backstage when, first of all, you're stage crew? Third of all, why are we playing TikTok, like literally right next to the wall on full volume? Riddle me that. Next topic. I could go on about the whole like not talking and stuff because like genuinely all of the kids have just become like so utterly disrespectful. And I mean, yeah, I've caught myself accidentally raising my voice downstairs a few times, but at least I'm aware of it. At least I'm aware that, yeah, I'm being a little loud right now. Calm it down. Some of these kids, they don't know how to do that. Also, why are we touching other people's props? Why are we using the props downstairs when literally Lily has told you countless of times to put the frickin' props away because they're not your props to touch? And also, it's whatever. Let's all just be disrespectful. Yeah, let's just all be disrespectful and keep talking and keep just doing all this stuff. Fine, let's do it. Second, why? Oh my gosh. Why do we feel the need? We literally, tomorrow is the play. Tomorrow is the last last rehearsal we are going to have. And there's still pauses going on stage. And guess who it's by? The small characters. And if it's not the small characters, it is the medium-sized characters who just don't care. They just don't care. Like, The Martha character, I'm sorry, why are you yelling, holding your face like for like 10 seconds and then delivering your line? You're the one who's been keeping us behind schedule because you are like, it's tonal drop. Like you hold your face, you go for like 20 seconds and then you deliver your line. That's not what we're supposed to do here, honey. Like, whatever. Like, honestly, I'm so done. If this play turns out to be a train wreck, as long as I wasn't a part of the, like, train wreck of the play, then I don't care. I don't care. Because, like, the kids are just, like, so incredibly disrespectful right now. And, yeah, still stage crew. Why are we talking backstage? Why are you talking backstage? You're not supposed to talk backstage. Why are we talking backstage, period, all of us? Lisa, we're playing TikTok. Another thing too, I think honestly that's like I said, that's like scratching the surface, but there's definitely more, but that's like my biggest thing right now is like just the talking and the pauses and just straight up being disrespectful and rude. How about we stop doing that? Yeah, that's really all I have today. But I'm trying to be less negative, but it's hard to when a lot of people just don't care. Anyways, that's my crash outs. Mwah. Okay, fit check. This is from my This is from Stage Crew. You can't see my shorts, but they're from Goodwill. These are from Ruby. This is from Grand Valley State, and this is, I have no idea where this is from. I found it in my bedroom.
Okay. This is from Plato's Closet. This is from Amazon. You can't see my shorts, but they're from where are they from? Somewhere. I don't know. And then I'm wearing my Juice Couture shoes. And the middle part is from 2024. Okay. And Allison is getting his snap. Guys.
Okay, fit check, my turn. Okay, so this is from my work. My pants are from Lululemon. My shoes are from TJ Maxx. My necklace is from Altered State, and this is from my
Mimom.
Mimom.
Okay,
He doesn't have any social media.
Bye.